what is up? It is the anonymous Sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game, back with another video for you guys today, man. And in today's video, we have another episode of Sneaker Talk. Now, those of you who have been around know what Sneaker Talk is all about. I just get in here and talk about pretty much everything that's going on in the culture. But for those of you that are new, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the notification bell. Join the anonymous Sneakerhead family. Join the channel. Also, make sure whether you're new or old that you go ahead and smash that like button. Best way to support the channel. Helps get the video shown to new people, which can help us hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And then last but not least, follow the Instagram at anonymous Sneakerhead. You get a lot of information up there first. Now, without further ado, let's get into this episode of Sneaker Talk. So, this episode, I pretty much want to just talk about upcoming releases that we know right now. Just so you guys know, I'm recording this video on November 28th, so there may be new information by the time you are seeing this video. I don't plan on releasing it till a little later. But here we go, man. So upcoming releases. So recently, this past weekend, we had the Jordan 4 Fire Red drop, which I called an L on. You know what I mean? We had a bunch of stuff drop last week, but there are a lot of upcoming releases that I am personally very interested in copying for myself. The first of those that I'm going to talk about is the Christmas Air Max 90 or the Nordic Air Max 90. There's a whole Nordic pack coming out with a Christmas theme. We have that kind of, what's it called? The Sherpa or Sheepa, whatever, insole situation. Not insole, but pretty much like fur on the inside of the shoe. And the reason why I want the Air Max 90 over the Air Max 1 or over the Air Force 1 is because of, it reminds me of one of my favorite shoes. My single favorite Christmas PE of all time is the LeBron 11 Christmas, and it still has that kind of same mint greenish vibe there with a little bit of hits of red. So I think it'll be a dope shoe to add to the collection. I know, talking to my girlfriend, I think she's gonna go after the Air Force Ones, so maybe I'll be able to do a video for both of those. Hopefully they won't be too hard to get, but that's a shoe I'm super excited about. Staying on the Air Max side of the game, though, I think, if I'm correct, on the 11th, I don't have it in front of me right now, but somewhere around December 11th, we are getting an Air Max 1 Wolf Gray. Now, they're calling it a Wolf Gray. I think the only reason why they're calling this a Wolf Gray is to kind of cool the hype down for people who don't actually look at shoes and just look at the names of colorways, because this is obviously a mocha colorway. If you look at the Air Maxes that's been coming out recently, the kind of suede feltish ones, like the orange one that I have, those have been basically named off of the color of the mudguard and the swoosh. So that's the magma orange. There was the evergreen version of those. Then the ones like the wolf gray, the leather ones, you had the spiral sage, which is a greenish. Now you have this one where the mudguard is brown and the swoosh is brown, but they're calling it a wolf gray because of the upper. So I think they just want to take that mocha name away from it to kind of get some hype away from there. And I'm all for that, man. You know what I'm saying? I actually really, really like these. Those of you guys know, Air Max 1, my two favorite Air Max silhouettes are the 1 and the 90, but the 1 is my single favorite silhouette, so hopefully I can get my hands on those. Also, now let's move back over to the Jordan side of the game. And actually, before we go to the Jordan side of the game, there is one more Air Max I want to talk about now before we get back there, and that is obviously the Air Max 95 in the original Volt colorway that we are going to be getting. I think, once again, not 100% sure on the dates, but I think that these are supposed to be coming out. Once again, don't quote me on this, but I think they're supposed to be coming out the 17th, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. But once again, OG colorway, really, really dope. Actually dope that we got the infrared 90 this year, and we're also getting the Volt 95. So we're getting two OG Air Max colorways this year, which is really, really interesting. And we also, don't forget, earlier this year, we got the Air Max 95 Neon Jordan 4, which I actually have right here. So I will be doing a comparison between these and the Neon 95 when that comes out, so that'll be pretty cool. And then also, now let's go over to the Jordan side of the game, man. There are really just two Jordans that I want to talk about, but there's probably going to be more. I guess 2.5 Jordans I want to talk about. The first one being the Air Jordan 11 Jubilee. Obviously, the shoe is old by now. Shot dropped a while back. I personally really like this colorway. I have not worn my Bread 11s from last year. I don't know when I'll wear the Jubilees if I get my hands on them, but I'll probably definitely wear them more than I wear the Breads. I like the Jordan up the side. It actually reminds me of the Jordan writing on the side. For those of you that played the PlayStation 2 way back in the Spider-Man 3 video game, like the font that Spider-Man had on the side, that's what I think of when I see that shoe. I think of Spider-Man 3. I don't know why. Maybe I'm crazy. But I am excited to hopefully get my hands on those. I believe those come out, I want to say the 12th. And then we are also getting an Adapt Air Jordan 11, which is interesting. Rumored retail $500. None of that's been confirmed yet. And so that is a lot of money retail. But it is a Jordan 11. And it's Adapt. I'm not sure on the resale value of it. Now, normally, something like that I would go after, right? I do have one pair of Adapt BBs that you guys have seen earlier. Those don't necessarily resell for that much. And that's what's making me a little hesitant to go after the Adapt 11. Because, generally speaking, outside of obviously the Nike Mag, Adapt shoes do not resell that well on the market. Now, granted, they've been their own silhouettes. They haven't been put into a previously existing silhouette like the 11 before, so this is something completely different. But the colorway we're getting on them is pretty boring. It's essentially the platinum tint colorway. Also, I've noticed in videos where they showed there's no carbon fiber on the bottom of the shoe. Obviously because they have to put the motor in there, but the carbon fiber has been completely removed, so that's something different. And they're also just probably, after holding the my Adapt BB 2.0s, they most similarly look to like Kyrie 5s. They're built pretty much similar to Kyrie 5s, but they're noticeably heavier because of the motor in them. So it is going to be a heavy Jordan 11, but we'll see how those sell. And then the last Jordan that I want to talk about, this is the one without a release date. This is a shoe that I think will be really easy to get. It kind of got a little, not even hype, but people were talking about it earlier in the year, and I think a lot of people forgot about it. But that is the Air Jordan 12 in the reverse bread colorway, or the reverse flu game colorway. We are supposed to be getting that some point in December, sometime around the holiday season. No one really knows when we're supposed to be getting those, but it is supposed to be sometime around here. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'll be able to get my hands on them, get a review, do my thing, and keep them. I personally, you guys know that have been around here, the Jordan 12 is my single favorite Jordan silhouette, followed by the 4. But that is it for the Jordans in this video. And then one more shoe that I want to talk about really, really quick. It's rumored right now that on December 24th, we are supposed to be getting the Kobe Grinch. The Kobe 5 Protro Grinch release on Christmas Eve. Now, these are going to be impossible to get. This is going to be the hardest shoe to get. And don't forget the time of year. This is why you guys that have been around, when I pick up a shoe that goes into my top 10, I do my live top 10 update, so you know I'm not bullshitting you at the end of the year. I guarantee you that because these are coming out 7 days before the end of the year, 90% of sneaker YouTubers will have it at their #1 sneaker of the year, and they've already forgot about the Chunky Dunkies, forgot about the Mocha ones, forgot about the New Beginnings pack, forgot about all those shoes that came out. They're just going to put the Kobe Grinches there because of the hype and da-da-da-da. I was never the biggest Kobe fan. Him dying isn't going to make me more of a Kobe fan. Personally, I think the shoes are cool. I'm going to try to go after them. I'm not going to try anything crazy. But like I said, was never a huge Kobe fan. Respected his game. Him dying doesn't make me more of a Kobe fan. Once again, I respect the man, respect everything he meant. But to me, the best, I mentioned it earlier in this video, to me, the best Christmas PE of all time is the LeBron 11 Christmas. And I do have a couple, I'm currently scheming on those right now is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully I can get them before this Christmas, but I will have them in the collection at some point. But that is it for this video, you guys. Just wanted to run through a lot of releases coming up in December. Things going on in the sneaker community right now. Hopefully you were entertained by the video. If it's your first time here, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the Anonymous Sneakerhead family. Join the channel. Our goal is to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. Then make sure that you go ahead and smash that like button, man. It really helps with the algorithms. Helps bring more people to the channel. It could potentially help us hit our goals of 1,000 by the end of the year. And last but not least, make sure you go ahead and follow the Instagram at Anonymous Sneakerhead. You get a lot of information up there first. But that is it for this video, you guys. I am the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game, and as always, it's all about the sneakers.